Hi, here is a review from The Perfect Family by Shalini Boland. This is a psychological thriller that I read a few days ago. It came out on November 6th. I gave it 5 stars. It was a really good book. Now, let me start off with the description. And it reads, "Mummy, she's gone." Gemma Ballantine is getting ready for work one morning when her eldest child comes running down the stairs, saying the words every mother dreads. The front door is open and her 6-year-old daughter has disappeared. Frantic with fear, Gemma starts a nail-biting search for the little girl. After what feels like forever, her mother-in-law Diane finds Katie wandering lost a few streets away. Relieved to have her youngest child back in her arms, breathing in the sweet scent of her hair, Gemma thinks her nightmare is over. But then her perfect family starts to fall apart, and she realizes it's only just the beginning. The publisher adds, from the top 10 best-selling author of The Secret Mother and The Child Next Door, this completely addictive psychological thriller of secrets, lies, and betrayal will make you gasp out loud at the heart-stopping final twist. And if you love Gone Girl, The Girl on the Train, and The Sister, this book is for you. My thoughts are, I started off in my written review some of the things that happened to Gemma in short order. As mentioned, her name is Gemma Ballantine. Well, her car was defaced with the words bad mother. Her daughter suspended from school. Her house key suddenly doesn't work. Now, if these were the only things that happened to her, then maybe she could deal with them. But no, it was much, much more. As a matter of fact, it was simply kind of the tip of the iceberg. Well, how did it begin? Well, as the description said, she's getting ready for work one day. Her daughter, Eva, comes running down the stairs saying, "Mommy, Katie's missing. I don't know where she is." So they make a frantic search for the house. She's nowhere in the house. Then Gemma looks outside. She looks up and down the street, and she cannot find her daughter anywhere. So then she runs back in and grabs Eva's hand and said, "We're going to jump in the car and we're going to go look for her in the car." Well, just as she's about to put the key in the car, all of a sudden she sees her mother-in-law Diane holding her little girl's hand. Her daughter's bawling, and as it turned out, the girl was wandering and the mother-in-law just happened to find her. Now, that's when things began to unravel for this perfect little family. Now, this is an example. Her mother-in-law tells her, "You need a nanny." She had been bugging this woman, Gemma, to get a nanny. And why? It's because Gemma's busy. She's a busy wife, a busy mother. She has a very demanding job. And in a lot of ways, it's interfering with her family. In addition to that, she needs to have her daughter Eva tested in grammar for an upcoming change in school. And how is she going to get a nanny? Should she get a nanny? And how is she going to find a tutor? Well, things fall right into place and she gets a nanny and tutor all in one. Well, there was a point in this book that she's at a critical business meeting, and there was a scene right around that point in the book that made me say, "Oh, snap." And when I said it so loud and so suddenly that my cats jumped. Well, that's the way this book is delivered, shocker after shocker. Well, she is dealing with the changes in her life, but at the same time, we the reader are given a perspective from an unnamed narrator. So quite naturally, we know that these stories are going to end up tying together. When I read this book, the analogy that I thought of was a snowball. You know, if you have a snowball rolling down a hill, it gets bigger and bigger. Well, that's how this book was. In comparison, the story was getting better and better. I kind of felt like I was putting together a 1,000-piece puzzle, and it was really exciting as things started to fall into place. But were they really falling into the right places in my mind? Well, I don't know, because it was full of twists and turns and red herrings. And every time I thought I had it sorted out, I was wrong. I was dead wrong. I'm going to tell you, grab a copy of this book, because not only will you be riveted by the story, but the conclusion, I don't think anybody is going to guess the conclusion. And if anybody does, just let me know, because it really kind of caught me. Anyway, that's The Perfect Family by Shalini Boland. I hope you can get a copy of this and enjoy it as much as I did. And if I haven't already said, I gave it 5 stars. All right, thank you.